True story, guys. For that movie, they hired me as a body double for Arnold. So in some of the scenes, you'll see me running around with the paint and everything. So kind of cool. You can't hear me?
No, I
I
can't
can hear you. It wasn't funny. It was supposed to be funny.
It was hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about. But you can hear me though, right, Steve?
Without echo?
Yeah. We could hear you.
Oh,
I
good.
thought I wouldn't mess with.
Yeah,
you.
he was having some issues behind backstage. His mic was echoing, or I was echoing in his microphone or his speakers or whatever.
So that fixed mine.
And I could hear the feedback.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear it anymore.
Okay, it wasn't me then. Okay, who knows? Whatever. We're good.
Like I said, I can't hear it anymore. So oh well. Yeah, welcome to the show, guys. We'll be talking about delays and all the stuff that's going on with all the license community stuff, and actually kind of bouncing off customs and what it's like delay wise with the customs. But real fast, Steve, man, how's your day been going?
It's been going pretty nice, man. It's freaking beautiful out here. You know, out in the I work out in the yard, so you know, like one of those true what's it called welders, and look at my flat screen.
Yeah, okay.
With the AC on.
Yeah.
No, it was nice today. I definitely stopped by a couple places, but it was cool.
Did you have off today?
Mm-mm. I just, you know, I go outside a lot, go for walks. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, it was good today.
Marcos, man, what about you? How's your day been going?
Good, man. Did you say you worked out in the backyard?
Yeah, I was joking with Jarhead. He always, you know, blah 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 about working out.
I make fun of his job. I make fun of his job, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, I work inside. He says he hates it. I work inside.
That was on Van Damme shit. I was like, damn, go do it. Dude.
No.
Kicking like teapots and shit. It's cool. No, my day's been good, man. So it's a lot of work, a lot of bull, just nonstop, man. So you leave work, come home, and here's 20 more things to do. It's been nonstop. So I guess it's good.
I'm sure it's ramping up too with SatchinCon coming up around the corner too. So
it just started. I mean, everything. 5 pallets plus more shit, plus more stuff, more shit. It's just nonstop. So
yeah.
So we got to get it done
So-
in 2 months. So.
It's gonna go fast too. Like it's only 2 months, but it'll be here before everybody knows it.
Yeah, that's why I want to get everything done. Get it away.
My thing of note today was so for the last like couple weeks I've been waking up at around 2:30 to go to work at 3:15, and a lady at the store this morning walks up there. I walk up to the counter and she's like, "You look tired." I'm like, "Well, thank you. That's appreciated. That's what I wanted to hear this morning."
You're like, is my mascara running? Oh, I'm sorry.
that's how I want to start my day. You look tired. Just a random person telling me that. So that was interesting. So, but yeah, I've been sleeping like crap and trying to catch up on sleep. I took a nap right before the show, so we'll see if I have some energy. But we probably won't be going along tonight. I got to be up tomorrow same time, so it won't be a long show.
Is that what you told them?
Real. Yes, that's what I tell them all.
It won't be a long show.
Let me get in the chat and say hi to people. Carl, what's up? Always gotta say it that way. Altered State, how's it going? Gabriel Gutierrez, Vision, how's it going? D-Dubs, what's up, man? Jojo, how's it going? Walton, Chunky, the chunkiest of Waltons, what's up? And that's it. Right now, I'm sure everybody will start coming in later, but delays, man. know we-
This happens all the time, Marcos. His audio goes in and out,
Um,
and then he just goes blah blah
yeah.
blah.
Oh, everybody heard that.
Is it-
Everybody heard
That's
that.
normal. Casual?
Everybody
Is
heard
that
that.
normal? Okay.
Yeah, we're at the. I'm guessing the Holiday Inn today. So.
I was doing hotel stuff. It doesn't.
You can't hear me?
It
was
comes
cut-
in and out, man.
Yeah,
Just
it
go-
cuts out.
Let me
I'll
see
let
if I
you
can
know.
change.
I'll let you
Let
know.
me see.
It sounds good
Let me see
now.
if I'll
Yeah.
change the.
It sounds perfect right now.
Now it's fine. No, now you muted it.
Yeah, he muted it again.
Let Casual take over the show. How about that?
Microphone.
I could do that.
Yeah.
So
He don't-
tonight we're gonna
he-
talk
he don't know.
about,
He has the talent. He's like, I got this.
He don't know. He don't know what he's doing.
You're good though. You're
Yeah.
good,
So,
you're
like I said, good now.
Mhm.
All right, but basically, we're going to talk about delays, stuff that's kind of going on in the community. We kind of talked about it on your show yesterday, Steve. We kind of hit it on it, but man, like every license company right now, it seems like there's a lot of delays. Prime One being like one of the biggest culprits, and you know, a lot of people. I mean, the only one that hasn't had the issue really too much is Sideshow. And I know a lot of people are getting fed up with it. You know, what are your thoughts on it, Marcos? I know, you know, you're kind of on the other end of things where you're a seller, you know, you're a reseller,
Oh, it's the
however
same
you want to
thing
call
here.
it. Yeah.
So it just depends. It is case by case basis. It's per company, why, per vendor. It's that micro. So I don't know about you guys. So if I say a company, let's say Prime One, right? Which I never deal with Prime One. I don't really care for them. So Prime One to you guys, how delayed is Prime One to you guys?
Man, I think right now, like most of their projects don't come out till 2 or 3 years from the date they announce it. Sometimes longer.
Yeah, the expected time now. Well, they always say like we'll get this out next year, but we know wait 2 or 3 years, like Jar had said. It's like expected now. Which is kind of like
Yeah. If I stayed with Prime One, it would have been 6 to 7 years for me.
oh yeah.
So can you imagine? So there are complete internal breakdowns with Prime One. So let's try XM. For XM, what do you guys think?
TBD.
XM?
correct.
Could be exactly.
Question mark?
Yeah. Yep. No, it's the same thing, right? So it's different. So a lot of companies, what they do too is they lure you in to directly buy from them, and then they don't prioritize. They just they things happen in the economy. I think it's the main issue is money. Money is the biggest problem. And then what happens is, okay, Collector Zone, we're going to put you in the back burner because we don't have enough money or enough allocations to even fill your orders. So you're going to be constantly pushed back. And let's say Casual goes and he buys something in stock, which they still need to give to me. And it keeps delaying me back depends on what it is. So I know that sounds very like a riddle, but Prime One, I would tell everybody with Prime One, I wouldn't pre-order. You know, I wouldn't if it's in stock somewhere, grab it if you want it. You know, as long as you know you're gonna pay premium and whatever. But you guys are the consumers. But I wouldn't pre-order anything, and that's why I don't offer Prime One pre-orders for almost 2.5, 3 years now. It's the biggest headache on the planet. It's huge.
Yeah. And they make great statues, right? Like no one's denying that. But at some point the community is going to have to address the situation if they don't fall off the earth, because how I'm seeing it is they're robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? They are using their pre-order money to like fund their stuff that's already in the works, right? That's what they keep doing, and they keep pushing it back and like pushing it back and back, right? So eventually, you know, if they don't get enough pre-orders on several statues, that's gonna hurt them. And you know, when you have a business model like that where you're having to pay for your past things that you are supposed to be producing, you know, that's a really quick way to get in trouble. You know, like, you know, you're gonna tank. You know, if that keeps happening. XM is a prime example. They did it for years, right? And they had to have a separate entity come out and basically put money into their brand in order for them to even finish what they have in the backlog. What, you know, if they end up going further from now, who knows? But I know that company came in to help them basically relieve and be able to ship the stuff. Now, if that company didn't come along, I don't think they would have been having anything come to us. And I think that's if Prime One doesn't be like watch themselves, that's what's going to happen. You know, it's real easy to have like a hard couple months, and next thing you know, it's bye Prime One.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
What do you think, Steve?
I think I was trying to like compare this to my work. I work in IT, and anytime there's no delays in IT. It's actually they arrive sooner than expected because they want the money, right? And technology changes within like 6 months. So if technology changes within 6 months, and like we know that, everyone knows that, like they deliver because like they don't want to be like, you know, they don't want to lose the business. So I'm not a fan of like putting my money somewhere and then that company goes like, hey man, we're gonna come out with this thing, and we're gonna come out with this thing, and then we're gonna come out with this thing, and then 2 years later, 3 years later, those things that were more popular, you know, more popular than what I pre-ordered 2-3 years ago, gets pushed out within the year, like the Prime One Street Fighter stuff. Like I don't know if you guys know that, but those things come out really quick because those are really popular, right? But if I order something that's not popular and wait 3 or 4 years now, I'm just like, it puts like a sour taste in my whole collection. So I'm like Marcos. I wait for like stuff to be out, and I wait and order it that way. Yeah. I do have one pre-O for that Red Sonja from Prime One, but I'm kind of I'm nervous about that thing, man.
I'm not making payments to them though. I'm just like putting money into my bank account until that statue comes out, and then I'll pay them the money. All I do is put the pre-order down. You know, I'm not going to give them my money to hold on to for years. You know, and I don't suggest anybody do that either. I'm shocked with the community that, you know, that gets upset about certain things all the time, but then Prime One will, you know, do all this stuff and people still buy from them. I'm just shocked. You know, now the ESs have gotten smaller, I think, and I think that's a result of their practices, right? And I think it's kind of like a catch-22. You know, the more they do the shady stuff, the less people are going to buy from them. You know, and then it's going to have a reciprocal thing where they're not going to be able to climb out of the hole eventually. And their art, like I said, the statues are great, but the way they do business is atrocious.
Well, now you got counterfeit ones, which the counterfeit one is really the factories they did not pay.
Yeah.
Can produce their pieces and say, hey, sell it for 600. I don't care. And that's what you have. And then Prime One has to deal with that. So Prime One has but it goes down to like, you know, it's not even the consumer too, you know, because there's a lot of people that don't know, and maybe you don't listen to the retail side. There are people that will buy things on the website. They've never bought anything like this in their lives, and they expect some people buy shit and they just disappear. And then some people buy stuff and then start asking questions. I think it's, if you know there's problems in the company, why are you still offering pre-orders? You know what I mean? Like Prime One didn't they lose like 9 projects and they owe a bunch of money to factories, and They're getting
That's
sued.
what we're here. We never really got like
Oh yeah, you did. It's there.
full-
The paperwork's online.
the full story.
You never seen the paperwork?
Yeah, but a lot of it's
It makes sense, man. Math doesn't lie.
in their native tongue, and
It doesn't lie,
translating,
dude.
and
It doesn't lie.
Yeah.
They haven't finished shit since 8 years ago. So just because you saw some flash death metal flashes out there, or you saw a couple Predators, doesn't mean they did the whole edition size. They still O and O and O, and then don't even look at me for that. Just say, I remember their newsletter saying, "Hey, due to Kotobukiya's issues, we're not working with them anymore. Oh, due to GFX's issues, we're not working with them anymore. Oh, due to these guys, we're not working. Oh, somebody's counterfeiting."
Well, they used to work with Sideshow too. I don't know if y'all remember that. They used to work with Sideshow. I mean, they still do. Like Sideshow still ships their stuff, but it was more of a closer knit
collaboration.
And
they had issues for a long time. They wouldn't ship their stuff, nothing. So
if you're a person that constantly gets in trouble though for everybody, you might want to look at yourself. There might be some internal issue that you continue to, and then now they're saying all these factories are false, blah 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 blah. We don't know them anything. Bullshit. That's BS, because they screwed me over too. So, and I'm just a little humble retailer that they won't even look at me. So it's like, okay. So I moved on. But now here you go back to other companies that are still selling Prime One, or little retailers or whatever. Yeah, we're still selling it. We can get it. Can you though? Really? It's not worth the headache of taking your money, Jarhead and Casual, and then waiting and then dealing with you 3-4 years, or maybe until you die, so I can take your money.
Yeah,
It's like, it's such a big headache. So, but saying that, it goes by company, like the delays. Like Iron Studio has small delays, but man, when they pump it out, they pump it out. Sideshow is probably the least. But let's look at PCS.
Well, Sideshow for a while there, like, was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? They were having problems. Their shipments were late, everything, like bad quality control. And then all of a sudden they got into a groove and they flipped it around. And now they're not, like, out of all the companies, I think they're doing the best as far as like shipping, like delays and everything.
Right. And I'm not saying like they're the best quality work out there. I'm just saying that the functionality is, it's a pleasure to work with them. I'm just saying that as a retailer. That's it. The statues might suck to you. That's fine. Who knows? Yeah. But just as functionality of them, hey, things are coming, things are here. This is what we need. This is what let me help you with this. Let me do, even their issues with, like, when I claim repairs and stuff like that, those delays, like, hey, I need a replacement sculpt or something. That's backlog as hell too now. So it could be a personnel thing. It could be, because the statue world is not what it used to be. Yeah. So, and I don't know buying Prime One, or they never bought it in the past at that level that can like, maybe the Hush that was $1,000. Man, that thing was beautiful. 1/3. Not anymore. There's no money for that. It's the whole world's shifted.
Yeah. I just, man, like, so I'm obviously really into, the custom stuff, man. And, like, and I love Prime One stuff, but looking at the way they do business and stuff like that, I don't want to buy from them. Like, I have one statue from them on pre-order, and it was just an amazing statue. I couldn't help myself, He's a
dirty boy. He's a dirty boy. That's why.
I don't like the way they do business, man, and that kind of always affects, me pre-ordering or ordering anything from them. It's like I don't want to support them, and it's shocking to me that the community is not more like that, and I think at a certain point it's going to happen where the community is going to eventually, just because they make amazing statues, they're not going to support them anymore. They're just, at a certain point, people are going to get fed up with it. You say, you're supposed to be shipping out in 2 years, right? But it ends up being 3 or 4 years, and they know that they're not going to meet that deadline. So to me, that's just super shady. Just be upfront and let us know that, hey, it's going to take 3 or 4 years to get the statue, but of course, if they say that, less people are going to buy their statue. So it's always a reciprocal thing, right? Like if I say it's going to take 3 or 4 years to get your statue in hand, you're not going to want it. You're not going to want to buy that statue. But if I say 2 years and I make you wait and wait and wait and make all these posts and whatever, then I can get away with it.
Can we as a community like stop demanding shit for 2 years? Like, can it be a little sooner and like kind of demand sooner? Because I don't know, it gets very annoying for myself as well too. Like, because I have to like report back, right? So it makes you look bad if I'm putting my faith in a company that says 2 years and all of a sudden it's 4. I don't deal with it anymore, man. I get pissed. So Blizzway was like that, and I just went off on Blizzway, and then now, so far so good, and then now they have delays again. I think it's just the money thing, man. It's just a money thing. You run out of money, and then you just waiting, and no one's buying this stuff. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
I mean, and I think every company out there is victim to that right now. The only one that I haven't seen really is Sideshow. Sideshow will say that their date's this, and they'll produce it early. They'll get their stuff out earlier than what they say they were going to produce it, or on time. They very rarely have their stuff come out late, and it's weird to me because you have all these like supposed great quality statue companies, right, that are high end and this and that, but they're the ones that are doing all this stuff where you're not getting the statue till super late, so it's interesting to me.
So what happens in the custom world? Because I hear delays all the time, like 3 years, 4 years. Guy don't show up. I mean,
when I first started collecting, right, that was a pretty common thing. Was the same thing. It was like 2 or 3 years before you got your statue.
Shit.
Now though, it's gotten way better. There's certain statue groups that will get your statue in less than a year. It'll be Sideshow. Like Sideshow will announce something, and a custom group will announce it, and the custom group you'll get it before Sideshow ever even delivers it. And the good thing about the custom groups too is they will show you step by step of the process. They will say, okay, the PO goes open here, right? Then we'll print it, and they'll show the print, and then they'll go to it's going to go to paint, and then they show the paint process, and then they do the production, and then they go show the production process. It's totally different experience in the custom community, and people don't realize like there's a lot of like great groups in the custom community that do that kind of thing where it gives you more of a warm fuzzy inside, saying, okay, you're doing step and step and step and step and step. The license companies don't do that, and you're paying them all this money, and they're not even half-assing it, right? And it used to be where customs were known for being the most expensive statue out there. Customs are expensive and blah blah blah. That ain't the case no more. Even Sideshow's caught up to the customs.
Right. So it's like the technology is advanced to a point that you can kind of.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Like, and I say it to them, I'm blue in the face, and and people go, oh, well, not time one, you're just a custom blah blah blah. I get it all the time, but when I originally started this channel,
you're breaking out.
There's a lot of benefits to buying custom statues. There's a lot of great things that those small groups, the mom and pop shops, are doing for the community that a lot of the big name statue manufacturers aren't even doing. So I always, if I'm going to spend my money, I would rather get more for my money than less. And an attitude about it, like, oh, we're superior. You're going to buy my statue. How dare you, complain about, whatever. So it's just one of those things that.
Shout out to the smallest guy in the panel, Candela.
What about you, Ken? You got anything on pre-order right now?
Yes, I do. And I was listening a little bit to you guys talking about Prime One, and kind of going back a little bit to Steve's show last night. Just to put in perspectives, I think that we've become very complacent in being okay with Prime One. And I'm not. I mean, we're saying Prime One because that's the topic right now of discussion. Yeah. But we've become very complacent in being okay with their delays and how long it takes to get statues. So here's an example of how crazy this is. And I know some people are okay with it, to each his own, man. But I'm starting in 2 months. I'm doing some work into a custom home that someone had built, and they're doing some upgrades. And I'm coming in. I'm doing some upgrades to the interior. They bought this house. They bought the property for this house a little over a year and a half ago, and the house is going to be done within a month or two. So think about that. This is a custom home that they built in a year and 8 months or something like that they built. And we're waiting for statues from Prime One for upwards of 3 to 4 years. Now, I mean, when I think about that, I'm like, so, I mean, the only thing that can be creating this kind of length of time and delay, because they never hit their target dates, is they got too much going on. They're overwhelmed. And the only way they're going to make it through this is if we just become acclimated to how long it takes and be okay with it. I, for one, I'm not. Personally, I'm not. I mean, there's pieces I will not order from Prime One. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to PO anything in Prime One. I'll either wait till it comes out and order it when it's in stock, or get it in the aftermarket. You know, I'm just not okay with what you're doing. Only because I think that length of time is ridiculous. If you put it into perspective, it's ridiculous. And for those that are okay with it, you know, I get it, man. You guys patient, you're okay. Well, like I said last night, you know, a lot of people need that time to get the money ready. You know, I mean, that to me sounds like mismanagement of money, and that's what I told him. And this isn't an attack on anybody, honestly. It's just
you're seeing it in my chat. There's guys in the chat right now saying it's worth the wait. You know, I'll wait. Yet high quality is worth the wait.
I mean, I don't argue. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. But at what point is it too long? So I think JoJo said 3 years he can wait. What about 4 years or 5 years? What's the point to where, okay, now it's ridiculous? We all have that point where we're like, man, enough's enough. For me, a year and a half, 2 years is even too long, but definitely a year and a half, I think that should be the max it is. But for those who are okay with 3 years, would you be okay with 4 years or 5 years? I mean, what's your point where you're like, okay, now it's too much? I mean, that's my whole thing. They could build a custom home in a year and a half, or even within 2 years of you buying it. You're kidding me? I mean, this to me is ridiculous.
Yeah, even the custom community, man, like it's like it was well known that it took a long time for the customs to get made, but even the custom community has shortened up their wait times. Prime example, right? You've got that what's that custom statue you got on Throne? Darkseid. You know, that's been less than a year, right? Like it's already starting to ship, from what I'm hearing. About a year-ish.
Mine's sitting in New Jersey right now, 5 hours from me. Now I got to get unloaded.
Yeah. That's so annoying. That's so annoying.
The statue collectors, right? It's 5 hours.
I could drive that. That.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, don't think I haven't thought about that. But my whole point with Prime One is, and I know Random just had said that the small amount of their statues. I couldn't tell you because I don't order all the statues, but I will say every single piece I've ordered from Prime One has been at least a year off their original target date. Now, and I have probably 30 Prime One pieces in my collection. That's just a guess around there. Every single one has been very late. Yeah, and excluding my diorama, which has been 2 years late.
Ken, what about when you were ordering these though? Were they pre-COVID, COVID, post-COVID? How many were there? Because it's completely changed the shift. And even to emphasize, not just Prime One, any Asian-based company is a complete disaster to work with. And I don't care what anybody says, Jandy, I don't care, Todd, whoever, Comic Cons, I don't really care. They can sell whatever they think they can sell, and they can go warehouse to warehouse and find shit. It has nothing to do with them. It's selling their stuff that's not reliable. So then what happens is it trickles down. Ken gives me his money. Casual gives me money. Jarhead, yep, I'll see you guys in 3-4 years. 2 of you guys might die. 1 of you guys might get deported.
Kenzo.
Then what? You know, and there's no statues.
Omnipotent.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hashtag Hispanic guy. If you know, you know.
The Spanish guy.
hey, I'm watching. Trying to see who's got a burrito or something. I'm kidding. Listen to me, Ken. Back to that question. Like, was Prime One working well? I think it was pre-COVID, during COVID, but then after that, the bubble burst.
So I'm going to probably say yes, Marcus, because before COVID, I can't remember. It's really hard to remember, but I don't remember it being such a big deal. I remember them taking time because you expected it. And I was early into this hobby, but I know certainly after it got crazy for everybody. But even when the dust settled, you know, they're still. I think they're just hoping everyone just is okay with it and moves on. You know, but I mean, they make great pieces. You can't deny that. It's just, you know, are you willing to wait? I'm not. Personally, I'm not. I mean, I just think, you know, I'll wait without them having my money. I'll wait without having an NRD because so much can change in 2.5, 3 years. You know, I mean, I don't want the piece anymore. I don't know.
You know, what's funny about Kenzilla? Kenzilla has that piece behind them, that little Godzilla piece.
Mecha.
And a small one. Yeah, that's small.
Mecha.
But it, like, not to be mean or anything, Kenzilla, but you pre-ordered that, right?
No, that one I did not. The King Kong I did. I waited 3 years for the Kong bust.
Gotcha.
The Mecha Godzilla I got after was out from Resin GK of all places before he went south.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 But just to throw the example, that Kong you pre-ordered, you got it in what, 2-3 years?
3 years.
The nasty part about the whole statue game is you wait you specifically wait 2 or 3 years, but then like the people that get it within 3 years, like they don't want it anymore, right?
Yeah.
So they sell it, and they sell it probably 60% off, 70% off, and the guy that gets it was like, "Oh, I didn't have to wait. I just got it right away."
Yeah, they were selling their PO. They were actually selling their PO for less than when I paid for that. Now I put that on a payment plan, and I had to pay it off for within 11 or 12 months of my pre-order, and they sat and held my money for almost 2 years. Yeah. You know, I mean, again, and now that's another aspect of it. I mean, you know, come on. I mean, that's a long time to hold $3,000. It's a really long time, you know.
I wish collectors would stop doing more than the PO to companies. Like, you know, put that money away in your bank account. Stop giving the companies all that money. You know, like, if you want to do a pre-order, and that's fine, but 3 years for $3,000 to be sitting, you know, and you're not getting any kind of return from it, like, that's bad.
At first, they were responsive. You reach out to them and say, "What's going on with this Kong bus?" You know, and they say, "We have delays. We're trying to make it better." You know, blah blah. Then after that was within the first year after they missed their target date, and then from year 2 to 3, they were nothing. They would not even respond to you. You know, you heard nothing. Then I would just see people selling their POs, you know, for less than what I already paid for it. It was insane.
So, you know, do you guys think that some of the delays might be money related? Like, kind of like how you're hinting 100%. Out earlier, right? Not necessarily that they can't produce those statues, but they can't pay the factories to produce them.
100%. There's no, hey, I sneezed, my son's sick, I gotta wait to sculpt something. It is completely just forget what I'm saying, ignore what I'm saying. Just follow the math. Follow the math. Predator. Let's go to the first Predator they did, the 1/3 Predator, right? You know how many units they did for that? 9,000 units. They never made 9,000 units. They never made it, and there's still people waiting for that. Think about it. They just don't have the money. If I don't have the money to produce the next 30 of them, because they make them in batches. They're not. Every company makes statues in batches. It's ridiculous to make all 700 or 8,000 or 9,000 of them. You make, let's say I get my pre-orders, I make 40 of them, and then I'm thinking I'm hot shit. I come out with the next pre-order to pay the
Yeah.
next 40 of the Pred, like you said, you just said in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then now what happens is it catches up on you, and then what happens? The economy changes, COVID ends, the bubble bursts, and then nobody's spending that money. Nobody. And even more now.
Dub is in the chat going away on saying, you know, how high quality Prime One is, and we're not saying that the company doesn't produce high quality statues, bro. Like, we're not saying that. Like, you know, I see you making all these comments in the chat,
Yeah.
you know, saying Sideshow's overpriced, this and that. I understand where you're coming from, bro. Like, Prime One, like look at Ken's statues. Most of his collection, I would say, right, is about, you know, Prime One, right? And even he's saying that the delays and everything that they're doing is crappy, you know. I don't have any Prime One statues, and that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate the art and how great they are. Like the statues, like I've seen some in person, amazing statues, bro. It's the other stuff that they're doing that isn't right. Like, you know, you could be the best at you know, whatever sport and still be an asshole and nobody likes you. You know. You know, there was a lot of great, you know, athletes out there that they were great athletes at their time, and they were, you know, some of the top quality athletes, but nobody liked them because they were assholes.
Hey, I got a question for Marcos now. So I just stepped into ECC because they have some real nice pieces. I sent the cat to ECC. The way they do it is I think is perfect. They make, for example, the T-Rex buck. They made 200 pieces, and you had a window of time to order those pieces. And once that window of time was up, if they only had 160 sold, that's where they stopped it. If they had whatever, they stopped it. But that window of time, once that expired, that was up. Now, it creates some FOMO, but it also creates an energy for you to make a decision quickly and get on it. And you also know at the same time, because I, for one, think that we were talking about ESs, you know, we had a show we were talking about ESs and how important they are. I think they are important. I'd rather have a piece with a lower ES. I don't collect to sell, but I like to know that it's somewhat of an investment. So their pieces are going to be low ESs for the most part. At least you know it. They're going to be less than what they say they're going to make if they sell them all.
ECC, yeah.
ECC. So why is that such a bad idea for all these big companies like a Prime One? Because they could definitely do it and they would sell out instantly. Even if they said 500, they would sell out instantly. I mean,
I don't know their model, but you just explained everybody else's model. That's how they do it. Right. Sideshow gives you 30 days. From the retailer side, they say they drop the new, let's say, well, whatever, what was the latest one? Let's go with Man Bat, right? Man Bat, up for pre-order. All right, boys, you got 30 days to order that. And then that's it, 30 days, 40 days, and then they put in their edition size, and that's it. That's how they do it. And same thing with Hot Toys now. Same thing with Iron Studio. I mean, you got a certain amount of time, and then they cut off the window. I don't know what Prime One was doing back in the day. I'm sure that was a big mistake on their part. Same thing with XM. But again, too, J&D is another one. And then you got Queen, who lost all their licenses. I think it's a money thing. It's not a quality thing. And to go back to what was that D-Dub was saying, I know it sounds like Sideshow fanboys, but the topic of the, and we're not. I know you guys are not. The topic of the show is delays and
they're the biggest culprit right now.
Right, the company functionality. Sideshow is top level, and that's what they can produce, you know, lemons to you, but they're still producing them at a certain pace, right? Yeah. Iron Studio, Weta, all these pieces come out, you know, and there's
every statue company, has their issues, right? Like Sideshow's thing is their prices have gone way up, right? And like at a certain point, are you getting return for that price versus quality? You know, they used to be, you know, $600-700, even cheaper than that back in the day, right? And that's what he's saying is, you know, he just wants the hate to be spread around evenly, you know, and I understand that, like every company out there, except Customs, has issues.
It's not a company though.
Um,
Custom's not a
yeah,
company.
exactly.
Just a bunch of people.
But
So
On
do you
Wednesdays,
think
it
right?
is. Wednesdays it is.
Do you think the sales that these companies are having, like a lot of them have their big sales, around Christmas time or whatever, Black Friday, and they extend in, like Spec still has stuff on his website, like still the cyber sells and all that. Do you think when they have these massive discounts on these statues, do you think this is a reaction to trouble with selling them?
Well, of
Yes.
course. I mean, but this. So wait a minute, hold on, because I haven't been around the community. I guess you guys are talking about Prime One now, but I stopped selling it 3 years ago because I've been saying this for 3 years. They sucked 3 years ago as a company, and they've been doing these sales for 4 or 5 years. I mean, they don't sell as good as you think they sell. They do not. They may be popular during a couple of YouTube channels and influencing here and there. And yes, they make awesome shit. But at the same time, if a company can't function and then I do ship out a giant Predator and they can't give me a replacement part, or they don't talk to me for 6 months, how does that make me look? That reflects on me, So it's like they can't even fix what they break. So
yeah, and I understand, like you as a reseller too, you're like stuck. Like if some shit like that happens to you, you're kind of like you're stuck in the middle, and it's like that's a bad place to be, is like between the consumer and the company that is not giving you answers or whatever the case may be.
Right, you're right, Giant. Then all of a sudden, people are like, I lose friends. You lose people that you think are, first, they're down. And the bottom line is money, right? Money and time. That's like the biggest things. Time is huge quantity. I mean, that's the number one thing. And all of a sudden, I keep telling people, sorry, Prime is delayed. It's delayed. After a while, I said, I'm done, man.
Yeah,
I'm done. I have no I don't have any Prime One.
As far as delays go, right? Like you said, Prime One's probably the worst example of it, and Sideshow is on the opposite end. Now, there's plenty of companies in there that they are doing like the same thing as Prime One. You've got PCS. PCS is a lot of their stuff is delayed.
Huge delays. Huge.
Yeah. Again, and then you see when you have these delays, right? It's a money issue because they keep putting out statues for pre-order, right? That's your first hint, right? Is they keep putting out tons and tons of statues for pre-order, and that's paying for the prior statues that they have already supposed to ship out that are supposed to be made. And then it's a cycle, and it's not sustainable. Eventually, that's gonna be a problem.
Well, Dub brought up Tweeterhead, right?
Yeah.
Tweeterhead stuff. When I see it in person, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. It's cool, but I'm easily pleased. I'm sure people, I'm not comparing them to Prime One, whatever, because I've seen Prime One
like Steve's easily pleased too.
And they're Prime One. I've seen Prime One statues that I think are garbage. Period. Some are nice, some are whatever. I thought it was crap. Some of them, and I had to return them if they even talk to you. But Tweeterhead that comes in, Tweeterhead, you got delay is not even a word for them, right? It's just kind of like criminal now. But that has to do with the person who runs it. And I remember Chad going on one of the shows and saying, we've gotten so many cancellations.
That was the worst thing he could have done, was go on those shows. That was the worst thing.
Remember that shit? Yeah, so many cancellations that it hurt it just really hurt us, and I'm really upset that people canceled so much. I go, well, I'm thinking in my head, well, Chad, don't ghost people. When somebody asks you a question, email you, answer them, because there's 400, 500 people asking a certain question. Just ask them. Just let them know what's going on. Simple as that. And you would not get that cancellation because shit, man. But it started with that. That. That's so Tweeterhead is just a dysfunction. But I just got a sorceress, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Cool as hell. Shit.
I do also think though, along with the delays, right? If the companies would give better status reports, right? If they were more open about what was going on, and you saw, again, being more on the custom community side, I see that, and all the the good groups that are out there, all the major groups, you see the status reports constantly on the process of the statue. The license community needs to do the same thing. They need to do status reports. Okay, we're doing this, we're doing that. Picture. We're doing this. XM used to do that a lot. Rest in peace. They used to do that a lot. They were really the only ones. Prime One doesn't do it as much. They every once in a while they'll show a picture. Sideshow started doing it a while back and kind of weaned off of it a little bit. But no other license groups really do that. They don't show the full process from point A to point B. I think that would help, have that warm, fuzzy feeling for the community when they buy something. I know it helps me out. I greatly appreciate it that I'm seeing every step of my statue being made,
Right.
It gives me a warm and fuzzy.
Yeah. Sideshow started doing everything they're doing and jumping on shows now. That's because of you guys, Ken and you. Because if it wasn't for StatueCon and them going out there, they've never done that for years, and then they started doing it, and then now they're on every show, and they'll give you previews, and Danny jumps over here, Anthony jumps over there, and they send prototypes and stuff. That was you guys. That had to do with that was it. And if it wasn't for that, I mean, they could have kept silent. But a step-by-step process. I don't know, man, because there's a delay. Something in the world can change, like a strait gets closed, all of a sudden it's too expensive to ship. We got to slow it down. There's a tariff that kicks in. You got to slow it down.
Man, I really feel like the companies use that as an excuse to charge us more money for things.
I don't know.
I really do, because again,
guys.
what was that?
No, it was your show. I'm going to answer someone in the chat, and your voice is up.
Again, comparing it to custom stuff, man. Like, when you get something shipped, you're not getting hit with these tariffs like a lot of the other companies are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Raising prices on shipping. You're not seeing that in the custom community.
So the resin and the material they use doesn't go up either.
The same pricing that I've bought for the last 5 to 6, 7 years has been the same. The cost of the statues in the custom community have not gone up.
So maybe they quadrupled the price on you from the beginning. I just follow math, man. Mathematics like that.
It was expensive.
Whatever that shit. If you're getting an XM,
it was expensive at first. It was expensive at first. Like, customs were always known for being expensive, but the license communities have passed them. So, and when I first started collecting customs, it was most of the statues were $1,200, and they still are $1,200, and some of them are even cheaper than that. Some of them are $700-800. Good. So, what do you think, CMP? Like, you're being quiet up there. You a Prime Boy lover? You're a Sideshow lover? What's going on up there?
I'm a J&D boy, so you don't have to worry about all this. No, I'm not a fan of delays. Like, when I hear Alan Kiefer go like, I ordered.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad about.
I know, but like, for example, like I love the guy, but when I hear him say I ordered 3 Predators, and then like everyone gets that email saying that, hey, this piece has been delayed for 6 months, and then the same piece gets delayed another 6 months, and I'm just like totally it up for Alan, even though I don't have the piece. I'm just like more upset for him than I am than anything. So I feel for the collectors out there. It's just like it's like DW also says, like we're talking about Prime One because they're the biggest example, right?
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones that like seem to get away with it all the time. I don't think it's sustainable. Like Marcos is pointing out, like if you're gonna keep doing this to your customers, you're gonna eventually burn out, and they're gonna burn out. I think, just like XM did. XM did cocaine and all this other stuff supposedly. And I don't know about that. But like,
hookers. There were some hookers involved too.
Allegedly, but like Prime One has to be careful with what they do in the next coming years, because as everyone knows, everything's just getting more expensive, right? And this is not one of those hobbies where like it's sustainable too. You can't keep throwing money at it and then wait years and years for a piece, and then where's your money gone? You're just literally throwing it away. Yeah. But going back to what Ken said really quick, he was talking about ECC and how they make stuff made to order. I don't think that stuff is sustainable, to be honest, with like these popular companies, because they're already so freaking deep into like a bunch of statues. But if a new company out there would come along, like Supercraft, but with a better, like, you know, focus, like,
Where are they? You know, where are they?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's bad, man. Their first like 2 statues, no one's got them yet. Like, and it's
Really,
been
it's got to be a money thing. It's not a talent thing.
no,
It's not a
because
talent thing. There's
they
nothing
grab-
else that can stop you, or people are not ordering. It's too expensive. It really is too expensive. And I bet their shipping quadrupled since they offered whatever shipping they did. And now they got tariffs and you got craziness. I mean, I have no sense of why tariffs are around, but sometimes mine are 6.5. In art is 30% at times.
I didn't realize we were still doing tariffs. Like in the
Till that to Sideshow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, they have
I
to
think
be
it's a way for
opening.
companies to make more money. Like once they start charging stuff, they're not going to stop charging it. It's like, oh, tariffs. It's like they're not even doing tariffs anymore. Where are all these tariffs coming from? Like tariffs haven't been in the news for months and months now, and they're still charging tariffs.
I get charged as long as I get charged, and at 6.5, 30%, I have to
I
charge
think they're
people.
still doing tariffs, George. They're still doing them.
Are
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. In fact, I just heard this morning Trump just announced some more he's going to do. They're
Okay.
out. I mean, they haven't gone away. They're still out there.
Black
can you
Ice
cancel
said,
out?
this shocked me. Black Ice said he got hit with tariffs on his last 2 customs, and
There you go.
I've got several customs that are coming in right now,
But
and
don't
I have not gotten
But
have not got hit with
you
any
already
kind of
can't
custom fees or
generalize all
tariffs.
customs, right? I mean, it's
No,
depends
I
on
guess.
what group it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
So a lot of custom groups know how to work the shipping situation as far as that goes. And I've talked to a lot of the commissioners out there, and they know there's tricks of the trade, so to speak, where you're not going to get a tariff or taxes or whatever. Most of the time, my shipping is like $200 or $300, but it'll be a gigantic statue, and my shipping will be so cheap compared to the license companies.
but we know why. Like we can't like hide that either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not that like they know the back door how to.
They got them.
Like yesterday, I learned the word meat wallet. So
I don't know. I just say fine. I have no idea what that is.
we'll tell you backstage. I don't know if it's good for. Shout out to Pudgy and Slifer for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the freaking like that's a big thing for me too. Like if I get this the red Sonya is the one I'm really worried about.
Looks
I'm
nice.
thinking-
Yeah, looks nice.
I love it. Like that's why I ordered day one, because I don't need all these like what's it called incentives to buy a piece. Like it'd be nice, but if I like the piece, I'll buy the piece, right? But the thing that's scaring me about this one is when it ships, like I think it's like $1,500. If the statue costs $800, $900 to like ship, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna probably avoid it, to be honest.
That's
I
why-
guarantee that Red Sonya's gonna.
I
cost
know. Yeah. I'm just trying to like get it
$1,000, $1,200. That's another thing. So you're in this spiral, like Prime One's on like that event horizon. It's like it's getting sucked in to the black hole. There's no way out. There's no way out of it. It's just gonna eventually go, because if you're let's go to the He-Man they dropped. Ken, that beautiful He-Man with the the Prime One. It's got all this beautiful stuff to it. Yeah, it's like 2,000 to something, but the shipping. Who in the economy right now casually can say I can spend $4,000 on a 1/3, 1/4? I don't care what He-Man it is. I don't care what it is. It's just people don't have the money. I just don't. You can see it, and you just follow the math. The edition sizes for MODOK for Sideshow, 300. The edition sizes for Darth Nihilus, 200. You can see it. You can just see it happen. And everything's kind of just dwindled down to a certain level right now. And those massive statues, those J&Ds, those XMs, those Prime 1s and stuff, they cannot sustain, they cannot survive. They cannot survive.
So I canceled my Wolf Predator with Prime 1 because shipping was going to be like $950, $960. Now, Grant, that piece is amazing, and I thought it was just a perfect Predator. I mean, it was truly amazing. And I have a lot of quarter scale Predators that I love, and I was hesitant to step into 1/3 scale, but I figured I'd go ahead and do it. I could not justify that much in shipping, and only in knowing probably if it changes, it's only going to go up, if anything, not down. And that's another thing too. Now, I can't say for sure that Prime 1's doing anything with shipping. But man, their shipping is really high right now on their stuff. And when I got a custom piece coming in that's 4 boxes, that wasn't that much in shipping. It just makes you think about it, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's how we canceled Jarhead Show. So that's how we.
Go ahead, you just sit in the back. Casual completely took over. He's doing a great job.
Yeah,
but
there's no replacement for greatness.
Jesus. Really quick though, Kinzilla, you brought up the ECC thing. I wanted to hear more a little on that. So the made to order stuff, do you think that's sustainable? Like with these big companies, Sideshow, Prime On, stuff like that?
I think it can be, because then you're controlling how many statues you're making. You probably won't have the overstock that you have right now. I mean, again, Prime 1 is still trying to sell pieces they made 4, 5, 6 years ago. I mean, it's crazy. So that's one way to stop. Now that's money sitting there that they made. They had someone pay for to paint, produce, all that stuff. It's sitting there, so it's negative money to them right now. And they're trying. And if they do sell it, it's going to be at a very discounted price down the road, because they keep putting out pieces that are like this diorama, my Godzilla vs. Kong diorama. They already have another diorama sitting there that's coming out that's really cool, and they still have this in stock.
But remember, Kim, when it was sold out. Remember, they put sold out, and everybody was, damn, I missed it. And magically, it reappears. Why is that? Because they don't make all the edition sizes, and I don't know why they set themselves to that edition size. So,
I mean, to answer Steve's question, I think it might be hard to back down into that right now, but I think honestly, to maybe 200, whatever that size is, it should be a size that you're going to say, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to make any more. We're going to sell this out, move on to the next piece. I think there's a big success story with that. You control your stock, you control your pricing, and you can move on to other pieces and know that you don't have a massive amount of inventory left from something you just made. I mean, how do you recover from that? It's like a store that can't sell what's on its shelves. And at some point, it can't bring in new products unless they just dump what they have. I mean, there's a mismanagement of money right there that I'm not sure how they get through.
It's whoever's what's the word I'm trying to say? Strategy. Okay, yeah, the person who's doing the strategy for the next statue or the cell or whatever just completely blew it. It's just. You gotta follow the economy, especially in the American market's what your number one consumer. One, because we got, it's just our houses here are massive. Sure, China has some really big time money, guys too, but I bet they get it quickly, and they get it. If they can get a counterfeit Prime 1, they're gonna get it, man. They're gonna get it. We can't, and then we don't want it. Then we're their bread and butter. It just sucks, man. Sucks all around.
It's nice to know, like Black S just said, he understands what I'm saying. I mean, I think there's a lot of people out there that do think that way, do understand that. I think there's something to that. And I'm not going against people that are willing to wait for Prime 1 or willing to pay the shipping price. We all do our own thing, But I just think when you look at it from strictly a business aspect, and not the fun for the statues, not the art, not who makes the best statues, strictly the business aspect of holding people's money for years and years. When, like let's say I changed my mind on that Wolf Predator and I decide to buy it when Todd has it on his website and he's offering free shipping. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a killer. I mean, so stop doing it. I mean, you have to figure out what's going on here, because you're going to charge me $900 for shipping. And if I'm patient, I can wait. It's going to be in stock. Someone's going to have it. A retailer's going to have it, and probably offer really good shipping rates, and I'll buy it then. I mean, so I don't know if they don't get that, or they're just plowing right along and not paying attention. I'm not sure, but there's something to that. I think it's something will catch up to them. I mean, I think the stuff they make's fantastic. No one's going to argue with them about that. I think something's going on with their business end, and I think they're banking on us being complacent. And I for one, am not.
Well, really quick, what Conzilla said, like you might find it. I've been around for like 5 years in this thing, and you will it's not you will find it, like it'll come up. Like in the aftermarket grills, like the hard, impossible pieces come up, and cheap, like cheaper than like they sold before. So
yeah, you just got to be patient. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, there's no more like that piece will never come out in the aftermarket anymore. So
now I will say that for custom pieces, that's a different story.
Nah, same thing. Trash.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before you continue that sentence, let's give Ken the floor
here. The bias in the
shit. What show am I on?
I think I found a new heart and soul of custom produce now. Dion gone. I found a replacement.
A better looking replacement, actually.
What?
But I think
Dion watches all the replays, right?
I didn't say it.
Those are hard pieces.
I think we're all thinking it can, but you said it.
Those are hard pieces to find, at least for me. I mean, even when I ask around, I mean, I've asked Jorge about half a dozen pieces probably last year. And they're just harder to find, which says something about now. If you want that piece on a custom piece, you're probably better off getting it when they're offering it to you, because you might not find it for a very long time. There's another one. Now I don't know 100% if it's custom. It might be a custom piece, but it is the Witch King of Angmar with his Fell Beast.
Dragon.
It's the
Fell Beast.
That's a custom.
He's with it. It's actually on it. It's all one statue. Super well done. I was looking for that one.
It's wrapping around him, right?
I think it's a licensed piece. It was licensed, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
With who though? Because it wasn't a company.
I forgot what company. It was an Asian company though.
Yeah, but it was. Now
I don't think it was a big. It's not a big company. It wasn't a big company.
No, it wasn't a big company.
Smaller.
Okay, yeah. So, but it's hard right now. You can find it, but it's crazy expensive, insanely expensive. I actually got a good price from Todd on not the same piece, but the Prime 1 piece. Mm-hmm. Bingo! There you go. We're in. Case in point. Witch King of Angmar got off Todd for a great price, and he had it. He was offering for free shipping. Yeah, that's a piece. Yeah, he was offering free shipping.
Oh, that's different. That's different.
That's not it. No, that's not it. Yeah.
No, it's wrapping around the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's cool
it's
too.
It's actually inverted. The head's on the bottom of the base, and like his body's up like this, right?
Yeah. But yeah, so I got that piece for probably a lot less money than I would have got if I wouldn't have waited a year and got it off Prime 1. I would have spent probably another $1,000, mainly because of shipping.
Right.
And it's a 1/3 piece.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. So
But that was even the heyday now. I mean, that was like, I always say heyday. It was like, I don't think Prime 1 is pumping them out like they used to. I mean, I don't see any like big shipments and stuff either. But then again, I'm not paying attention, so that's another issue.
But I mean, look at the comments. I mean, I think YouTube changed the name of some of these people. Boss Dragon Fang. I mean, the frustration of PCS is the same as Prime 1. I mean, there's other companies out there. I know we're talking a lot about Prime 1, but I mean, it's the same frustration.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this isn't.
Yeah,
I think I'm not personally trying to bash Prime 1 because
how about this one? Blizzways hasn't even shipped one of their Star Wars pieces. How many years has that been? Years and years, and I was like done with Blizzway, and all of a sudden Blizzway sends me 4 statues, back to back to back to back. I'm like, whoa! But they completely ignored the Star Wars ones, and they can't sell the Star Wars ones in the U.S. But of course, you can get them in certain channels and stuff. But maybe that's the issue. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Blizzway makes incredible stuff, right? Let's go back to quality.
Yeah.
Blizzway makes beautiful stuff.
And their stuff's not even super expensive comparative.
Nope.
Like the quality that they're doing compared to the bigger name companies, you know, like Prime One. Some of their stuff's better than the Prime One stuff as far as like the likeness goes, you know, that kind of thing. And like, you know, anytime that they were associated with Prime One and they were doing some kind of likeness, you know, it was always it always looked better. And their statues are like $600, $700 for their statues.
Mhm.
It's nuts.
I mean, I know I see comments where guys are they talk about Sideshow's quality and comparing Prime One. I think it's hard to compare these companies. You know, I think most people who are from Sideshow know what they're getting. I think they've improved drastically in what they make, what they're putting out. Like that Venomized Hulk was really good, and hopefully the non-Venomized is every bit as impressive. And they've had a few other pieces come out that have been really good. Man Bat, I thought was really good. But I don't think comparing to Prime One is ever going to be a good comparison with a lot of these companies because they just found a way to make great statues. XM was probably their strongest competitor as far as quality goes. I mean,
Yeah.
the teeth and stuff on XM, I have the XM Hulk transformation, XM Gladiator Hulk, anything that XM did. I mean, their stuff is top-notch quality. They rival Prime One in every way, as far as I'm concerned, because I have a lot of both their pieces. I can say that, but I don't think Sideshow is ever going to, not in the near future, be to that level of quality. But again, I don't think their prices, you're not paying for that either. And you're not waiting too. You're not waiting for that either.
Yeah.
I think like the thing that gets forgotten too is like when comparing like before the OG guys would say there wasn't that many companies back in the day, right? But now you're getting all these companies with different like quality. I'd never fault Sideshow for the quality. I think Sideshow, like I have the Juggernaut, I have the Thanos on Throne. There's like a lot of good pieces out there, so I never tell like people Sideshow's trash.
Sideshow boy.
What about Iron Studio?
Their Gladiator Hulk that they made years ago, like right in front of me, is probably my favorite.
I saw that at StatueCon, and that piece is like so badass.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And that's older piece.
What do you guys think about Iron Studio? What do you think about them?
The Hulk?
No, just Iron Studio in general. I mean, they don't delay much, and they're always there.
They're a great company. I mean, obviously, a lot of their stuff is smaller scale, right? And they don't.
I was gonna say size comparison.
Yeah.
Over here.
every once in a while, they'll do a quarter scale statue, you know, and people will like it.
Love it. Hulk in a quarter scale.
Yeah, they did the Daredevil that everybody considers probably like the best Daredevil out there. They did Hawkman too, right? That was Iron Studios. 1/3. They've made some great stuff out there. They just don't cater to the bigger scales very often. And that's what, you know, some people turn their nose to is, oh, well, you know, it's a smaller scale. I don't collect that, but they're still doing pretty quality stuff. And they don't have delays like a lot of the bigger name companies, and their IPs are like crazy, right? We're talking about that. Yeah, they have everything that you can think of. I mean, 80s, 90s, like current stuff, like just everything. Disney, everything. And they cover a wide range of things, but a lot of people that are in these circles don't collect it because it's their smaller scale. I
just unboxed the 120 scale Galactus from the movie. Thing's awesome.
Yeah, that looks good.
Thing's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it in person a couple weekends ago.
Is that a vinyl piece, Marcos?
No.
That's polystone?
It's heavy. Yep.
Is it? All right.
So look,
Marcus, put a video up, Ken.
I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pull this out.
Oh, that's an older piece there. It's nice.
The guys are gonna make fun of me, so how tiny it is, and that's what nobody wants to. But it's good quality.
Hey, what scale is that?
110.
110.
Why does it look like a 1/3 in your hand?
It's so small.
It looks like a 1/3 in Steve's hands.
That's awesome.
He's got very small hands. He's got very small hands.
I knew that was gonna happen. It's just the guys don't like the small stuff because you know they have a
Some might say he's got child hands.
child. But it's a size thing, Marcos, with those guys with the collector.
I know they're all losers.
Yeah.
But I do think there is a lot of like a bunch of collectors that collect that size, right? Like
There's
just
more
a lot of us
collectors that collect that size than your size. So,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
no,
Well, they're
I'll
cheaper.
tell you.
They're cheaper pieces, right? Like $300-400
It's
is
super
still.
quality, cheap.
Yeah.
You pump up, you sell 2 or 3 a day, you're good. I mean, those, especially now, man. I mean, these guys, I tell you, gas prices. I don't know where you guys are from, but Michigan used to be 2 something. Now it's $5. It's like, what just happened? So
Yeah, it's
I'm telling you, that
here.
affects everything. Like, because you know it's like an addiction, right? It's like, I gotta scratch the itch.
I have a new
Okay,
respect for 1/6 pieces because of being down at your show. I keep getting the wetter pieces off of you. I have a whole new respect for the 1/6 pieces, and Marcos keeps baiting me too, man.
I love a 1/6 diorama. I love a 1/6 diorama, man. Like there's some of my favorite stuff because they can just do so much with the statue. Case in point, that Sume Superman statue that they're coming out with. I
With the bus.
absolutely love.
Oh yeah, that's
No,
great.
the diorama. There, yeah. Oh, the bus. Yeah. The one where he's holding the bus above his head. Yeah.
That's massive.
I absolutely love that statue, and I'm
You think
when
it's
it comes
ever gonna
out, if
come
it's
out?
not crazy expensive. Oh, it'll
Yeah,
come
who-
out. It'll come out. I know
You
people
think it's gonna
complain.
come out?
Yeah,
making
it'll come out. It'll just take a long time.
You're gonna spend.
Our
Speaking
speaking of
that
delays.
piece is gonna cost.
Speaking of delays,
How much do you think that piece is gonna cost people? It's massive.
some people yesterday on the show were saying it's going to be $2,000. So we'll see.
Who makes that piece?
Sume art.
Okay, all right.
They have a whole line of DC stuff that they've been doing where it's kind of like a diorama. They did a Batman. He's busting through a window fighting like thugs. It was like years ago. And then they did a Joker. He was fighting guards and he had a balloon. He was floating in the air. And then the newest one they had came out with was the Harley. And she had like a fun house and there was moving wheels, like the Ferris wheel moved and all kinds of stuff. It was like blinking lights. It was crazy. But I think that was $2,500 for that one. But it had moving, rotating parts and everything. It was a pretty dope piece. So I like the stuff that Sume does. They do pretty quality work. They just take a long time to get shipped to you.
Yeah, aren't they the ones that delay a lot too?
They delay a lot.
Of course
They
they
do
delay. Of course.
Yeah.
They're like made in the heart of China somewhere in the heart of. That's really expensive, man. It's really expensive.
Now that Radagast Gobo I got off you, Marcus. That's like a diorama, wetted diorama. That piece,
Yeah.
the details in that piece are stunning, man. They're amazing. I mean, Weta, and so Weta is kind of like a sideshow company in this respect. You know what you're getting. They have amazing detail. Their creatures are stunning. They're anything they do on their sculpts are amazing, but their likeness isn't on. You know, it's one thing you have to understand when you get Weta. They don't have the greatest of likeness, but overall as a piece, like that Fellowship piece that Ramo just unboxed, I mean, that's an awesome piece. I mean, it's awesome. But if you expect the likeness to match like a J&D or something like that, I mean, it's not going to.
No.
You know
Yeah.
what you're getting. And
That's
the
where
same
all your money is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and that was my point with Sideshow. I mean, you got to understand who you're buying from and what you're getting. They all have their niche. They all have their market that they're trying to get. Weta probably will never change that because they're selling them. They're selling them out. Try getting that piece.
Yeah. It's sold out big time.
A lot of the pieces are. I mean, when they and then trying to find, and that's another thing. You try to find their pieces. You could find a lot of their single character pieces. But try to find the bigger pieces and nicer pieces.
No,
they're hard.
you're not gonna find
Really
it.
expensive. Yeah.
No. You're gonna find the master collection pieces. Absolutely not.
Yeah. You got to get them when they're hot.
I guess since the host left again, Marcos, a quick question for you. Since on the business side,
Sure.
what sells the best and what sells the worst?
Star Wars sells the best. Do you want to
Still,
go by
really?
company or by IP?
IP is better because company,
Yeah,
too many
it's different.
variables on that
Sorry.
thing.
Star
Yeah.
Wars, Marvel.
Still,
Yep.
I thought they were done for.
No. People like it. People like Marvel. They do like Marvel. Next generations, the next generation ones. And it happens even with Star Wars. It's like people walk in and go, "You got Jar Jar? What? You got Rey? Oh, sure. yeah, okay."
The next generation is coming. Yeah.
Yeah, but IP would be Star Wars, Marvel, probably Lord of the Rings might take DC, but DC very close. Sometimes DC is ahead, sometimes they're not. DC has a lot of.
That's an interesting question that Norman just came up with. What do y'all think about this question? Is the importance of the U.S. market statue companies overstated?
Like it's not as important, or?
Yeah,
absolutely not. Without the U.S., these companies are history.
Yeah,
I
think we're a lot of the main buyers for a lot of this stuff. I mean, there's obviously there's a lot of the Asian companies, like certain statue companies. There's a lot of the Asian buyers out there, but I think for the most part, I think we contribute the most to these statue companies as far as money wise goes.
So I'll give you an example. There's a guy that came from France. He walked into my doors, Ken. He walked into the gallery maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" He goes, I'm like, "Oh, okay, he doesn't speak English. Hi, I'm from France. I came because you have a Weta." He wanted to see all the Weta pieces. All right, cool. So we're talking, and he always says the same thing. Every European, they live in little apartments, little houses. I mean, there's not much room in France. In the U.S., we got basements, we got acres, we got massive homes here, massive trucks, guns, blow up shit. You know what I'm saying? So we consume a lot. We consume a lot of it, and we have the space to put more and more and more. So most people I know, the collector in the U.S. as well too, but that could be biased because I live in the U.S. But that guy was like, "Yeah, I don't know anybody who can afford this stuff. I mean, not afford, but his size. He likes the little Weta pieces because he wants the big ones, but he just can't do it." So, going back to that question, I think the U.S. the consumership is a big.
Some of these comments are this, man.
What about you, Steve? What do you think, Steve?
Is the importance of the U.S. market to statue companies overstated? I think it's more like Marco was saying, we kind of have a bias since we live here. The Asian countries out there, like Indonesia, Singapore, they have a huge market out there for these things. You see, all the huge collections come from Asia, so there's a lot of that over there. There's a certain degree that we have here, but I feel like the statue collectors within the U.S. are diminishing. To be honest, I don't think they are growing as they did before. Hopefully that turned around sometime soon, but I don't think it will if things keep going the way they're going right now. The crazy shipping, the crazy delays. Kenzilla's running out of space. The 5-6 attics that he has. So it's only. What about you, Kenzilla? What do you think?
I really don't know. I mean, I think we all think the United States is the big winner in a lot of different markets. I think we would put a big dent in him if we pulled out and weren't buying statues off him, of course. But I don't know, because I'm constantly seeing these amazing Asian collectors with these. And honestly, anytime anybody goes over to Japan or Thailand or all these places, you're like, man. I mean, you're thinking they're more like a third world country, and they got these metropolis cities, like beautiful places, massive malls where they have these big statue collections sitting in. We have none of that here, man. So I think Norman might be onto something. We certainly would put a dent in the industry, but I still think they would move on. I mean, they may not be making the same money. They would change things around, but I still think they'd move on. I mean, it costs a lot for them to ship. I mean, I think it costs them a lot of money to sell to the U.S. in a nutshell, because they got to get it to us. Where if they're sending it right in their own countries, I mean, That's
Yeah,
all.
but they make this stuff for peanuts, man. I mean, they make this stuff for nothing and they sell it to us for a ton. You can't do that in Asia. I don't think you can do that in Asia for any product.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't. I just don't know enough about it. But I know I see a lot of
Right.
Asian collectors that are
Right.
that
I'm
have
guessing too.
places. I'm like, holy shit, I'd love to. Like, look at Art, man. I mean, I know he might be accepting of the
Yeah,
rules.
but Art owns the property and it's his family estate. I mean, that's one out of how many, Asian families can afford that, right?
Yeah.
And we're lucky enough for him to love the hobby so much that he can have a beautiful place like
When
that.
we see these collectors overseas, though, like look at like their massive like mansions and stuff that they're putting the statues in. Like that's not normal. That's not a normal thing for that community, right? They don't have that kind of massive houses. They don't they have small like when you said earlier, they barely have these rooms like one room houses, like.
Yeah, I'm trying to make out what he says, but
He's
he's
saying,
like,
just let him, just nod.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you, dude.
uh,
All right, you're so right. Yeah, but maybe I'm thinking per capita, right? Maybe per capita, there's more people. But and I think casual hit it too. I think there is a diminish. There's a diminishing like maybe like quarter scale and half scale. I mean, big pieces. I think people are a little less. There's way less channels. That's for sure. Way less YouTube channels.
I was about to go to that part, the YouTube side too. Like you don't see, like Rashid says it all the time. You don't see a lot of unboxings. Like you don't see a lot of room tours. You don't see a lot of like, hey, and if you do see them, it's just randomly out there.
Right. One and done video kind of thing. Yeah. No, he's right. Casual has it. It's a couple good points. But again, back to what is?
Yeah, let's continue on. I didn't want this show to be super long today. Since you're on right now, Marcos, you got StatueCon coming up, so let's talk about that.
It's a 2-month mark.
Do your little song and dance. Come on.
I ain't gonna say shit. Everybody should know what the hell it is. If you don't know, then now you know, sucker. You know what I mean? You've been there. Ken's been there.
Well, fine. I'll talk about it then.
Well, anyway, so let's go. Okay, hold on. Okay, what's the difference of this year and last year? Okay, you got. Okay, so what is StatueCon? Let's start there. Okay, I know it's called a con, but it doesn't run like a con, right? There's no admission fee, nothing like that. It's more like a mixer, family reunion, celebration, kind of of statues. And 1/6.
You're invited to the cookout.
There's a cookout. There's another one.
I'm just saying that's what it's like.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so you got 4 days. For some people it's 1, some people it's 4, some people it's 3. People from all over the world come in. We all hang out. We're all big nerds. We have drinks. We have dinners. We get to hang out with artists and sculptors and painters and fans of this hobby, 3D art. Right? That's what we do. So it's a great celebration, and yes, we all walk around. We see all the new pieces, and you guys have tons of new pieces this year. A lot of layouts are different, things are different, dinners are different, lounges are different, and we like to change it up. And yeah, we like it, but in the end, the best part of it is us hanging out with each other, getting along. I mean, we're just talking nonstop. This year, one of the differences is you have more people signed up. And you got more companies coming because they're getting a hang of it. So Sideshow, of course, they're bringing Anthony and Jesse again. This year it's a little different. They're going to San Diego Comic-Con for whatever reason. I think it's trying to get new collectors in. I'm just guessing, to get out there because it doesn't make any sense after that. They got Sideshows coming. Iron Studio will announce, but they always do it last minute. You got big one is Weta's coming. That's a huge deal for Weta Workshop. And Jules German, who's their top artist guy, coming all the way from New Zealand just to hang out with us. And he's a huge fan of StatueCon. And he told me that on the show I was with Black Ice. He was just like, no, you have no idea. We watch StatueCon. We love it. All the way from New Zealand, he'll be there with Jack. So there's 2 reps from New Zealand to hang out, and there's tons of Weta pieces. Okay. Then you have Infinite Statue. You got Fabio from Infinite Statue and Classic Plastic. He's coming away from Italy. It's another company. Then you have Dalstrong coming in. Dalstrong Studio Forge. I bet you guys even heard of that. They're making statues with knives in them. I thought at first like, oh, what are you talking about? But when you see them, you're like, oh shit, that's cool as shit. So they're coming too, right? So you got all these people, and then you got 3 more reps coming in, and you got the same old actor guys, and you got all, a bunch of influencers, and you got all this and that, and that's what you get for 4 days. Just a big celebration, tons of stuff. So that's what it is.
I'm actually like, so last year I went, and I'm really glad I did, man. It was a lot of fun.
Because you met me.
Meeting, huh?
Because you met me.
Of course. It's just because you can. It was so much fun. You were the center of my attention the whole time.
Thank you.
But no, man, it was so much fun, man. Just hanging out with everybody and talking statues. Like, I've never been to a venue like that where everybody's into the same things. Like, Comic-Con's cool, but you don't get the same experience that you get at StatueCon. You get to talk to reps that are there, like sideshow guys. Like, you get kind of behind the scenes stuff. Like, you kind of answer some of your questions and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then you meet a lot of the collectors that are out there, and that's fun. It's just a really neat experience to go do at least once. I would suggest anybody to go do it. I guarantee you, once you do it once, you'll probably want to go more.
I agree in that.
Yeah, it's just super fun.
It's killing me this year. My daughter's getting married, and it's taking up a lot of her time. I mean, we're still not rolling out. We might just be able to pop down real quick and stop in for a day. We're still. It'll be a spur of the moment decision, but yeah, I'm going to miss it for sure, because that was something.
Yeah, can you come all the time, man?
Yeah.
Your wife, both of you guys are amazing. Everybody
walk out with several statues every time.
Yeah, you guys help me get it out.
That's on him, though.
Yeah,
it's on him. He blames me, but I don't.
I was like, how many statues are you gonna buy, bro?
Yeah, I think we carried out 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, and Rose there. Yep, Fawcett will be there.
I hope a lot of the companies can bring, because last time they bring like never before seen statues and that kind of stuff. I hope that's there. That's always really cool to see. It kind of brings attention to the event and everything, because there's statues there that people haven't seen before, and it kind of brings up more topics for discussion and that kind of stuff. So I hope there's more of that. And again, we've talked about it in the shows so many times. It's always better to see the statues in person, man. If you can see the statues in person, it's a million times better. And like StatueCon has the most amount of statues that I've seen, way more than any kind of con out there, Comic-Con or anything like that. Like Sideshow is going to. I'm interested to see what they do this year at San Diego. But you will never see the amount of statues probably that Marcos has.
Right.
So
yeah, economically though, it's just going to San Diego. If you're lucky enough to go, awesome. But you spend a couple thousand. Speaking about the economy, a couple $1,000 just to go out there. Just to go see what Sideshow, and maybe 1 or 2. Even if it is Sideshow, it doesn't really matter when you can get. You go StatueCon. I'm not comparing. Okay, I'm not gonna say, but it's way cheaper. It's like way cheaper, and you get to see a shit ton more statues, and you get to hang out with people. You're like, dude, I know you. And then now, Ken, if I'm wrong here, as soon as you walk in, it's like a family reunion. It's like, shit, Gary's there. Oh shit, come here, boys.
Second year, it took me probably 20-25 minutes just to get 10 foot into where the statues were, because you're meeting everyone, you're sitting there.
You met them last year.
Hey, You know who's been quiet? You know who's been quiet?
No, I've never been.
Guess who hasn't come? Guess who hasn't come?
No, it's not because I don't want to. It's just like the timing isn't always the best for me. Like I know Marcus pushed it back from San Diego because I've been going to San Diego. I lived there for 7 years or 8 years, and I've been thinking about it for the last 12 years to all the Comic Cons. And I gotta say really quick, like I get to meet all the guys all the time, and like, but it's like what you guys said too. It's like I get to meet them for like an hour, 2 hours. Then we have to go back to the con, right? It's just walking around and stuff. But at this, what I've been hearing, and I gotta say, Piggy, Kenzilla, Jarhead have been your biggest proponent for this, Marcos. Like, you gotta go. So Piggy, especially, I got to visit Piggy's Picks over the weekend in Atlanta or Decatur, sorry. And they always talk about it. And like, big kudos to you for bringing all those guests. Always like. Always bringing everyone together, like, and
thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Oh man, like I don't mind ever like bringing it up too. Like Piggy brings it up all the time, but like I don't mind bringing it up. If it's a place to get together. Like I got to meet Kenzilla for like 45 minutes, and that was like the highlight of the day for me. Even though his wife crashed into like a deer. yeah. But getting to meet like the collectors, like I'm cool with looking at statues and stuff, but like getting to meet fellow collectors is awesome too.
Yeah, it's like, you know, in and out sometimes. You know, lunchtime people leave and they come back, and then, you know, then there's the scheduling system we have this year too, so you can do live feeds, and there's tons of influencers in and out. You know, if it ain't Jim, it's Miguel or somebody else running around. All of a sudden 7:30 comes around, I flick the lights, everybody get out, and then we all go to dinner together, and then we do after party. Yeah, Jarhead knows about the after party, baby.
Oh, I know about the after party because I closed a couple bars down, or I closed that bar down. So.
I know I had to leave that last one. But yeah, that's casual. That's the important part, right? It's the hangout.
Last year, Black Ice was. I just had finally met Black Ice. I just went up and fist bumped him. And because he was doing a show, he was doing movies for a show. He's videoing, and my wife walks up and starts asking him something right in the middle of his show. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's great. No, I didn't know. He was cool.
Your wife's amazing. So I can't knock her, man. She's awesome.
It's funny. I always tell this story. Like I showed up to StatueCon, right? I'm standing there with like a group of people. And there was a guy that walks up to us and said, "Hey, have you seen Jarhead?" And I was like, "Me?" They're like, "Yeah, Jarhead's supposed to be on his way. I thought he was going to be here by now." I'm like,
"That's funny."
Yeah.
So right now I'm in the process of putting all the pieces up. I've got, like I said, shipment after shipment after shipment, and then there's going to be a lot of stuff at San Diego Comic-Con is going to be transferred over. So people who can go to San Diego Comic-Con can see it, but they'll transfer a bunch over. And I already have, a Man-Bat and whatever. That's already there. It's already there waiting for everybody, And when they walk in, you'll get to see all the new pieces and stuff. And, of course, Weta already said they're going to try to do a first reveal over there. But they're bringing prototypes as well, too, and just to see the stuff. And Iron Studio already does palette after palette after palette. So, So it's just great to see all that new stuff, and then whatever Jesse and Anthony are going to bring. They brought the Luke Skywalker last year, right? They haven't released that yet. That's been should be soon, I think. The X-wing Luke one. Yeah. So, and I wonder what Fabio's going to bring.
I was like, man.
Yeah, it's really cool. See, now there's new people. New blood. Colin from. You got to see these knives. They're just nuts, man. It's like, what a weird concept, but it works. It works. I think they have Masters Universe right now. And they have this Game of Thrones dragon, and in the middle of it, it's like this sword, it's like this knife you can pull out. It's like touch my statue, I dare you. I'm like, geez. So that's pretty cool. Cool ideas. So yeah, man. So whoever wants, it's a 2 months to go, man. Whoever wants in, you better do it now or ever. And another good thing that happens too, let's go back to like casual, because you said, the timing and stuff. and a lot of it's last minute. But we do have like groups, and you can always talk to people in the community who, like, let's say, again, the economy. Let's go back to the economy. If it's a hardship, which I understand, people room together, people share rental cars, people drop, I'll drop you off at the airport, I'll help you here, I'll do this for you. That's a huge surprise to me that everybody does that for everybody. Which is
I did that for Black Ice. He needed a ride to the airport, and I dropped him off.
Yeah, there's a lot of
awesome.
good people.
That's so nice of you to do that, just to make it cheaper. And again, that's why there's no entrance fee or anything. I didn't want to do that, because all of a sudden now you're talking a little corporate, right? Well, it costs you $10 to get in. Cost the community $10 to get in. Nah, I'm not going to do that. So
it's kind of a scratch each other back thing, Marcos. I mean, we go there, we see all the stuff, we spread your word. It gets bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah, it's getting big this year, Ken. It's freaking huge.
You're going to be outgrowing your building pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't know what to do next, but that's the problem. Once you start getting too big, then you're going to start trying to get corporate. It's like
you could lose something when you get too bigger. The thing is now you're not that you're small, but it's manageable, and it's very welcome, because it's a smaller area. Everyone you're interacting with each other. It's truly not. There's a lot of room. Even when I was there last year, we had tons of room in there still. But you talk with people, like I talked with Jesse from Sideshow, and the history. When those guys they've been doing this for so long, and the history. He talked to me a lot about when they were with Weta and all the stuff they did together, and I'm like, wow, I had no idea about this.
Back in the day.
How the pieces I'm buying now still have the same bases as the pieces they made many years ago, so you can keep matching them together, so they all look the same. They don't.
Yeah. So and Jules and Jesse are friends, and Jules told me that if they weren't budgeted by the companies to come, they were both going to come on their own.
Oh wow.
To meet up at the same spot, because Jules is in the United States, and that's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Because New Zealand is Middle Earth.
Yeah.
You're not going to get more Middle Earth than that. That's out there. And different times.
Places I'd love to go. I mean, I watched a lot of Peter Jackson doing the Lord of the Rings and King Kong and all those places they filmed in those areas. That place looks like God's country, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it worked on all those movies too. If you forget that, what has done all those movies. Avatar, Marvel, everything. Yeah. It's cool to pick his brain. So yeah, that's about it, man. If anybody needs any information on StatuCon and stuff, come to our groups, come to our website, talk to me directly. I don't care. I'll find. We got all the hotels, airports, anything you need. And that's about it, man. It's just so big. Oh, and Jarhead, go ahead and when you signed up for that thing, you can put your picture in it. You can put your information in it. For the little schedule thing I gave you. Well, he's not even there.
Yeah. I'm here.
It's just empty.
You look tired, Jarhead. You look tired.
I am tired, man.
Going back to the beginning of
the show. I've heard it a lot today, so yeah, I'm tired.
Real quick, Marcos, like the important things out there is like, what are the dates? Where is it at? And is Conzilla going to make it?
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, I never people know that. Right. So see, Jarhead, be like casual, but I'm telling you, dude. Guy's a pro. August 6th to the 9th. It's a 4-day event. Some people are there early. You don't have to be there every day, guys. You're not paying any passes. It's in St. Joe, Michigan, which is it's a small vacation town around the lake. You got beaches, you got
St. Joseph's,
million dispensaries, if you like that. The what now? Oh, you went through, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice place. The town down there is real nice to walk through. A lot of shopping places and that. So
really just cool. A small little town. It's all vacation. Everybody from Chicago comes for a vacation. August 6th and 9th, the weather is fantastic in Michigan. Another reason why we do it in August is Sideshow, Weta, and all the companies want us to do it August 6th through the 9th or 7th through the 10th or something like that, because that gives them a chance to bring their prototypes. Because they're doing San Diego or they're doing Sideshow Con or whatever they're doing, they want to bring it over. and before they couldn't do it. But it's August 6th to the 9th, St. Joe, easy to fly into Chicago. It's about an hour and change driving from there, or Grand Rapids or Indiana or something like that, Midwest. What am I missing?
I am definitely looking forward.
How many days are you coming again?
I'll be there the whole time.
Oh, you're not leaving.
I'll be there. The whole
I
time.
got you. Yeah, no, I loved hanging out with you guys. Loved it.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
Your wife even took care of some drunk idiots. So
Yeah.
that
Why did I have to go?
I don't know, but you left and
yeah.
she was playing mom to everybody that was drunk. So
Yeah, that was good. That was good times. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, and the dinners are different too. Remember, the dinners had like a lot of music and one had karaoke and stuff. They're way more intimate, more casual.
Yeah, that's nice. Some of them are hard to talk to each other because they were so loud.
Yeah.
It was hard to make.
We took all the feedback. That's what we asked for. I go, give us some constructive feedback, and they said, the dinners have to be a little more quiet than that. Scheduling did that. More lounges, more places to sit. You're going to have that. There's tons of places you can sit now. They even changed the 2 AC units. They're brand new. So I mean, all conventions get hot. All of them.
Yeah,
they all get hot.
A lot of people.
Yeah, opening those doors constantly. There's a lot of people, and that's crazy. A lot of people came. So
appreciate you hopping on, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. It's like the highlight of my year for collecting wise.
That means a lot, dude. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's get the pictures and then let's get out of here.
Sideshow going to have the non-venomized Hulk there?
Hopefully, I'm going to ask for it.
Ooh, man.
I'm going to ask for it. Yeah, I'm going to ask for. I have a meeting with him Friday.
All right.
All right, so let's get in the pics and let's just get out of here. This is a custom storm that group's working on right now. They're doing, I think, 2 different storms right now. They're doing more of the classic black suit variant, and they're doing this one right now. I think this is a very, very pretty portrait. What do y'all think?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Yeah, but
All right.
them lips, boy.
Yeah.
Them lips.
Yeah. Stop zooming in. You need to stop. Yeah.
There we go. Now, rotate it a little bit. Yeah. Rotate it. In and out. Like, okay, let's.
Is that a meat wallet or no kidding?
No, that's a different thing. That's a different thing, buddy.
This is crazy.
This right here, the prototype's been painted. I showed this a while back. Everybody kind of loved this statue when it first got announced. I don't know if y'all have seen this making its round in the groups and what y'all think of this, but I think it lost a little something though. Like it looked like amazing before it was painted and everything, like the details and everything. But I think it lost a little something for me.
I'm not a huge fan of the portrait, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Go back to the other picture.
The character. There we go. That's what there we go. Wow.
Jeez.
We can just stay on this picture the whole rest of the night if you want.
Look at those earrings. Yeah, I don't know too much about the character, man. A little bit, but I like it.
That's better there, I think. That one there.
Yeah. That was always my favorite portrait anyways, this one.
Yeah.
Does he do that? Like, in comic books and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's artist interpretation, right?
I don't know his personality. I don't know how it,
This is a character PCS brought last year, I think, right?
Yeah.
The throne.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they'll do that.
A custom produced pose right here, so just a heads up.
Come at me, bro.
So the base is kind of like it's long, or is it to put the sword in, or what? Like, you see what I'm talking about? It's like it's not. It's long on one end.
It looks like it's a separate piece.
Okay. Maybe the sword. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. Yeah, see how the sword's right there?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The helmet.
Yeah.
What's this guy's name again?
No.
Noel.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a
Yeah.
cool portrait. I like that one.
He's supposed to be like a skinny, lanky guy, though, right? Like this guy's a little bit.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like you.
Thanks.
No problem. No problem.
No problem.
Show his lips. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there we go.
Someone out there like that.
I saw one in Atlanta like that. No kidding.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Hey, you want a party?
Atlanta was interesting. Not Decatur, but Atlanta.
I like this portrait the most.
Yeah.
So is this printed and all that stuff, or is it still
Yeah, this is the prototype. It should be going to production. Yeah, that's the next step. You see what I mean, though? Like, they're showing the prototype of the statue. It's like, I think every company should do this stuff, man.
Yeah.
I like this too. It's dope.
I know that might get you in dangerous, because then people are going to be like, no, that's not what I wanted. No, this, that,
Yeah.
a lot more cancellations maybe, or people being nitpicky, or
Yeah, but it should match the prototype, right? Like, so like when you see the stuff about the ship, it should look like the prototype. It should look like what you pre-ordered. So
well, you get the little, they got the little thing that says approval, pending approval, right? So
yeah. Yeah, the paint on this, like Nike's guy saying, it could be better, I think.
Yeah.
he looks too nice there, right? Looks like a nice guy there.
Yeah.
Looks like
some 90s love for you guys that read comic books in the 90s. This is Wildcats. I think this guy's name was
Image.
Maul.
Image.
Yeah, Image. Maul, I think, and I forget. Voodoo, I think that was her name. And I don't know if y'all noticed who sculpted this, but I'll zoom in on this for you too.
The Russian?
Yes. I love the big guy in the back, but I don't think he sculpted the girl too well.
You don't think so? She looks great. I mean, she looks very cartoonish, but
yeah, like it did, like the face. I think everything else looks great.
I really like this piece because no one else is going to make it.
Oh no, for sure.
How cool is that for somebody who loves Wildcats? There it is.
Yeah,
no one's going to make this.
they were big in the 90s. This
I remember this was a Jim Lee thing.
Jim Lee, yeah, he started his own company, Image.
Well, it was him and everybody else.
Yeah, this portrait, man, is dope.
Yeah, that is good. Wow. Like when you see the teeth done that well, they're doing a good job.
Yeah, like this, his sculpting is amazing, man.
Yeah, that looks
Kenzo
great.
was talking about
this
teeth more than boobies today.
We'll get to some boobies eventually, I'm sure.
Appreciate that, Jory.
He's like the teeth are pretty good. I like the teeth on. You see what I mean about the face though? The head sculpt, like everything else is great. It's just that the head sculpt on this is a little off. It's like
what's her age though? What's Voodoo's age?
I don't know. She's like in her 20s or 30s.
It's very
Can you zoom in the lips there? I want to see how.
Pixar.
Okay, yeah. That's the last time I do that. Yeah, they look good though.
Yeah, I love how he sculpts, man. He's a great sculptor.
Franco, just heads up.
Man, this is so dope.
I like the small ass base. That's what I like a lot too.
Yeah, that's legit. Yeah, small.
You start to appreciate that when you start getting more and more pieces, and you realize those big ass bases are ridiculous.
Yeah. Yep.
I think if I remember his powers, he grows in size, but I think that the bigger he gets, the more stupid he gets. So like he can become a like giant character, but he's after like a certain height, he gets like stupid. From what I remember, I don't remember her powers. Again, another statue from Valhan. I think this is amazing. I don't know if y'all seen this yet, but like if you're a Hulk fan, I think this is like a statue that
You don't see leader statues out there at all. This looks fantastic.
no.
Nah, you don't.
Let alone done so well, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's cool.
It kind of reminds me of Steve. What y'all think?
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
a little goatee right here.
little brown on there.
Big brain.
Oh, there's Jarhead on the bottom.
Watch your mouth.
Who's this character? Sorry if I missed that.
Leader. The leader.
Yeah.
Oh, from the got you.
Yeah,
I
from
thought the-
Hulk Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
He's like,
Am I the only fan that liked him in the Winter and Falcon Captain America movie?
yes, you're the only one.
I thought he was good too. I thought he was good.
Yeah, they always change it somehow, and then they go their own version. It just.
I know, but I liked it. I thought it was just close enough that what we're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. So, George, a piece like this, Jarhead, this is this a rendering or is this a prototype?
No, this is a render. I think a group picked this up. I'm pretty sure a group did. So it should be coming out for pre-order probably pretty soon. I think I just talked to the commissioner about it not so long ago.
All right.
Go get it in 2030.
Yeah. Sometimes he does stuff just as a project, like the Wildcats thing. That was kind of a personal project, but people will see it and a commissioner go, I want to make that. So sometimes he does that, or sometimes he, talks to.
This is the issue with customs I was talking about a little bit. Like that. Remember the Gladiator Hulk I liked a lot. Well, for me, it never came because there was just no way for me to follow up with it. I think when I talked to you about it, it was a little bit too late. Yeah, but I was really interested in that piece. I first saw it actually on Unboxing Brothers. It's the first time I actually saw that. That's how I was seeing the custom pieces on his show.
Yeah,
but
that was really the only outlet for that kind of stuff was Custom Bros channel. So, but
Are you thinking of this one, Kenzilla? Like maybe picking this up?
Yeah, I mean, this would be because I would pair this. Honestly, the first thing I thought of was pairing this with the non-venomized Sideshow Hulk. I'm assuming it's quarter scale. Is it quarter scale?
yeah, it's quarter scale.
Yeah. So that's what I thought. I mean, this would be great. Those two facing off.
It was great. He does characters that nobody else is gonna do.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I like this a lot.
I think it's done so well. Like, I don't know, man.
You know what, too, and also why I like it is I was a huge fan of the leader because I was reading comics in the 70s and like early 70s through the late 70s. But I remember he was a big comic. He was into comics a lot back then.
Yeah.
But like I'm not a big museum pose kind of collector, although LBS doesn't. I like their pieces, but for him,
He has to be.
He wasn't an action person. This was him right there through and through.
Right.
He didn't need
So
to do anything.
he's not
No,
gonna
he
fight.
wasn't fighting anybody. He wasn't jumping around. This was him.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
if you do,
This looks great.
if you do pick this up, Kenzilla, keep us posted. I'd like to hear the whole process for this thing.
Yeah, but Jarhead will have to keep me posted on this because it's a big hush hush with customers.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. It's 20%.
Yeah. Don't put it in.
Don't put my business out there. Yeah, this came out really great. again, always Valhan, man, he's a great sculptor. So
Yeah, I like this.
this was teased. Clayface is. I think he's coming out with his own movie. I think we're gonna see a couple more Clayface statues in the near future. So this was teased.
It looks like from the animated series. Looks good.
Yeah, the very animated series esque.
Yeah. Big pile of poop, but we'll see.
You got a different angle.
There's been a couple. No, this is the only tease. There was a head sculpt tease I think a while back, but I think this is.
Oh, it's a
this is
tease.
it.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
What? Yeah,
what scale?
It's a tease, buddy. Teasing you.
The quarter scale.
I think it's gonna be quarter scale.
Hey, it's big.
Yeah. So, yeah. This was put up for pre-order, I believe. I showed this a while back, but I don't know, kind of mixed reviews. It's all right. It's a decent statue, I guess.
It looks like a statue that you would see like in Rome, but like
Like a baptism.
marbleized.
Without the Wolverine, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he's floating. That's cool. Both of them.
I really want to like this statue. I like the concept behind it, but the details and stuff are kind of lacking to me.
You can do
That's
the same
style,
thing.
though. I think.
You can like he's having him floating. You can have Wolverine like that, and then him just ripping out the animating. Have something like that. But I don't know what he's doing here. So he's about to throw him.
Candela saying like, "How's Wolverine staying or hovering like that?" I know you're thinking it.
Magnetism.
Yeah, this one be. I mean,
It's a cool concept. I just
it is.
wish it was executed better.
Uh-oh. We might lose him. Right?
Frozen.
It's all good. Kenzilla, have you ordered a custom before by chance? Like from beginning to end?
The Dark Side I just ordered.
Oh, but I love how you like mentioned a couple of the things that happened because like they keep you posted, right? On like a certain chat thing.
Well, just on the place I got the Dark Side from, but that's the only custom group I'm in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I asked Jarhead about pieces, but I'm always behind on when they're not available.
Oh, so you're not subscribed to Custom Produce?
Get back to you on that.
He's back.
Let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button, Kendall.
I'm subscribed.
Here's
I like their pieces. Of course, custom pieces are awesome, but it's just a big mystery getting to know which ones are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got you, bro. I got you.
All right.
This
said
is
Yeah.
this is a custom Magneto coming out. I think this is going to be a pretty dope statue. This sculptor, he makes a lot of he's Eric Sosa is the sculptor of this. So he has some great Magneto statues in the past. So
I heard he had a lot of issues. I swear I had a whole show on him.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
some people across the pond were talking about him. So, but I don't know. I've always dug his Magneto statues. I like the way he sculpts Magneto.
He does Wolverine stuff too, right?
He does Wolverine stuff, but my favorite is always the way he does Magneto. There's a Magneto bust out there that he did a while back. I want that piece so bad.
There's a local guy that has it. Not for sale, but I've seen it. I know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Charlie has
it. This came out so here. Where did
I know, right?
Where he came back?
He came back for the boobs.
He came back for this.
No, he's coming back for this.
He was like, wait. He's like, wait a minute. He was like, wait a minute.
My computer come right back on by itself for this one.
So this is so what is this? A render?
No, it's a painted prototype. This is a painted
Wow.
prototype.
Oh man, you're gonna sell a ton of those.
Yeah, this statue, I showed it a while back. I don't know if you guys remember, but I showed it a while back, and they just got it painted. It looks so good. Like, it looks like was it Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah.
This will probably get her in a movie. I'd go see it.
Wow.
God,
Like, look at this thing, man.
That's
Dirty boy.
very good.
This is what you wanted, right? Ken?
Yeah. This labels me as a dirty old man, though, Steve. I don't know what that age cutoff is, but it's a shame.
D3 says this group does great work. He's got their Chun-Li. I don't have anything from this group, but I really love this statue. It looks so good.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I have to slowly break the wife in on this one.
Slowly.
See, like, this is another thing that like customs are really good for, right? Like stuff like this. This is actually how the character is supposed to be made, right? Like that's how she is in the comic book.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen her like this in the comics.
Look how the top, you can actually see how it's pushing on the breast right
Yeah,
here.
it's like
That's
when you wear this really tight. No.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, Kinsella, what color were her eyes? Jesus.
God, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Great.
It's just the fact that it looks just like her too. So you're like,
Yeah, it does.
well, that's where you're gonna get.
Great sculpt.
Yep.
The base is weird, but it's Power Girl. He's always
There better be no delays on this one.
I want it right now. A little side view, so you get the profile.
Oh, that's even better. That's great. Yeah, this is killer, man. I expect 100 units, easy.
D3 says it's sculpted by Nick Hanzo. He's a great video game sculptor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this man, so good. And the paint, man, the paint on this is like amazing.
Yeah, this looks crazy.
Like if you can't tell that it's the difference between a render and a statue, I think you've accomplished something.
Yeah.
Like look at the sun bouncing off of her paint.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's very good.
Great says we need a bus version of this bus.
Hold on. Speaking of,
there you go.
there you go, Graded. There's your bus version.
You ask and you shall receive. Is there a different portrait, or is it?
So with this statue, there's two versions of it. There's a different portrait, I think, on the evil version. I'm not sure if there's another one on this one, but there's her regular colors, and there's a black and red version where she's evil, and there's two head sculpts on that one. I know for sure. hit me up. I think they've got a few more pre-orders left. It went up for pre-order a while back though, so
Yeah, this is the prototype, so it came out, like you guys said, came out great.
yeah. I'm gonna take it to a con and get City Sweeney to sign it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where would you get her to sign it, on the base?
She's like, wait a minute, I didn't approve this.
Just tell her you sculpted it. In her
I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah.
But there it is in somebody's hands, which would be in my hands a lot too.
Yeah.
So good, man. Look at the
The
Yeah,
That's somebody's hands. Why is that?
The veinage in there. Look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's like a mole. So go back to the base. Is it more blue than?
no, somebody's holding her.
Oh, okay. Freaked me out.
The painter. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good.
He's wearing gloves too.
He's trying to slip her finger up in there.
Yeah. But the veins, yeah. Look at the veins. That's pretty amazing. Very amazing.
That group that does all the custom work for the license pieces, they came out with a little teaser of the Venom that just came out. They did some head sculpts for it. This one looks decent, but this one is my favorite.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'll be getting that.
That's cool.
It's kind of like the LBS one that they did.
Yeah.
It's great head sculpt. I think it's gonna come out really, really well.
So
The guys did
good. Sorry, Steve.
Real quick, the guys did mention like they hope that they match Sideshow's paint because like it's a really weird color they use, purple.
Yeah,
blue.
I've seen it in person.
Yeah. But hopefully they match. I think they will. The people behind it always do great with their paint.
Yeah, this group does really good work. So
Go ahead, Ken.
The Venom pieces. I mean, I'm not a Venom collector, but some of them I think look really, really good. I wish they would make them without the tongue though. I like them with like Sideshow. When I went to visit Sideshow, you remember their Sideshow, the Venom bust they had?
Yeah.
That thing looks amazing. Doesn't have a tongue hanging out, nothing. Just really good. I'm a bigger fan of pieces like that, but most of them have these crazy tongue or tendrils. Yeah, like that. Exactly. That piece is amazing. That whole piece is fantastic, but that's just too much. Yeah. Look how good the teeth are on that. That's crazy.
too much tongue for you, huh, Ken?
Yeah, way too much. I don't need a backup system.
Yeah, so stay tuned for this. I'll show it when it's finally done. If you guys are interested, just hit me up, and I will point you in the right direction as always.
Well done, though. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. I think that's it for pictures. So, I think we're done.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice early show. Appreciate everybody for hopping on. Steve, Ken, Marcos, appreciate you, man.
For sure.
As always, it's always fun hanging out with the community, talking shit about companies. Always fun. But no, I mean, like it's. I always look forward to this stuff, man. So thanks everybody for hopping on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Love it.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Take it easy, guys.
See ya.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good.